Everybody doing? I know I've been a little busy. I apologize. It's been the summer, spending a lot of time with the fam, a lot of barbecues, a lot of pool, a lot of hot tub. I'm shot, man. I'm tired. I tell you, when you stay in that hot tub, 104 degrees for a long time, you get snoozy. But I just wanted to do a quick live talk about. There's so much crazy stuff going on. It's really crazy. It really is. You get basically two types of people that are retail investors. You get the realistic, and you get the friggin' idiots, basically. Okay, and I'm going to talk about both. People are still talking fundamental shit. Okay, like I'll give you an example. I'm reading the comments, and they're like, why, GameStop's earnings went down and all this shit. Because Ryan Cole put it out, and the earnings are low. It's nothing to listen. When a stock, can I just clarify something to all of you? When a stock goes from like $16 to $80 in a matter of one day, okay, that has nothing to do with the company. I don't know what you guys are smoking. I know you guys like the green. You know, I don't. It's nothing to do with fundamental. I'm reading all these comments. They're like the company went up on fundamentals. The company went down because of fundamentals. Nothing to do with effing fundamentals. There is shit going on that has nothing to do with us right now. Okay, there's shit going on behind closed doors, and what I think, in my opinion, Roaring Kitty, he just has an amazing. I don't know what it is, an ability, maybe. I don't know if he has insider information. I'm going to say it's alleged. I don't know, but he has an amazing ability to just appear when shit's about to go down. Now, I can't explain it. I don't think he's causing the squeeze. I don't believe that. I know a lot of people feel that just because he mentioned something, yes, he causes excitement. He causes a lot of sizzle, but I don't think he's personally responsible for, the GameStop runs that we've been seeing. I think there's just something going on the inside. That's what I think. And apparently, Roaring Kitty either has a crystal ball, or I don't know how he knows exactly when to appear, but he knows when to appear at the right time. I don't know who this moron is. Trade like snipe. He says, "You're still here, laugh my ass off, talking all this smoke and mirrors. Better than smoking, what's this? Gizzlies like you. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a guy who's smoking a lot of green, followed by friggin' vodka, screwdriver. He's got a couple of screws loose. Yeah, I don't know. Lizzie Gizzies? Is that how you say it? Gizzies? I don't know. What is a gizzy? Did I say it right? Lizzie Gizzy? Is that correct? Gil, what is it? Gil Izzy. Okay, whatever. Is that right? Gil Izzy? I don't know, brother. Maybe if I smoked as much shit as you, I could pronounce these words, brother. You're smoking some heavy, heavy shit, man. Heavy, heavy shit. I'm not as high as you, mother effer. I don't know. I'm not into these. This is all these new terms, right? These all the new things like you know. A father's an old man. A father's from the old school Brooklyn. Okay, I can. You see the words that I talk, you probably don't know. Like if I say Mama Luke, you're probably like, what the fuck is a Mama Luke? You understand? If I say what's a stunad, if I say what's a stunad, you probably don't know what that is here. I'm just going to ignore this freaking guy here. Listen, let me explain something to you. Trade like snipe. Let me explain to you. You're probably in your mother's apartment right now, in a basement apartment, smoking that friggin' Gilizzy that you're smoking because that's all you friggin' own. Okay, so go do yourself a favor. Go smoke your Gilizzy. Okay, stick it up where the sun doesn't shine too. Okay, smoke it in the backside. Okay, and leave a real man, a millionaire, a successful person like myself to talk to people. Okay, you go get your friggin' hot pockets. You go get your mama to make you meatloaf. Okay, when you smoke your Gilizzy. Okay, friggin' guy probably doesn't have $10 to his name. This guy. What's up there, Liquid Sword? What's up there, Angie? You got to go watch Angie. This guy needs a little massage. He's smoking a lot of Gilizzies. Now he needs a little massage here. Oh man, what are you gonna do? Anyway, I get distracted by these fools. So I'm just trying to figure out, I'm very impressed with this guy, Roaring Kitty. I am. Because he seems to appear just at the right times. Like, I mean, how do you explain that? Like, do you think this guy's got some insider information? Again, I'll say it's alleged. I don't think he's the one causing this shit. It's not him. It's just like there's shit going on. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think it's the end. A lot of people are saying it's the end once again. They're saying that's it. GameStop, AMC had its day in the sun, it's finished. I think a lot more action is about to happen. I think a lot more action is about to happen. That's what I believe. And I've said it already. I've been right 3 times. I said it before GameStop had its first run. Okay. In my case, it was just luck. Like I don't have any insider connections, I just was lucky. Okay. In the case of Rory Kitty, I don't know. The dude just like he didn't do a live stream in 4 years. Think about this. The guy did not do a live stream in 4 years and just appears when GameStop has all these runs. Like, what do you think? What do you think is going on, man? I've been right about everything. The Detective Pikachu. Detective Pikachu. Every single thing I have mentioned has been a grand slam home run. What are you talking about? Are you psychotic? Look, I know you're nuts, but I mean, how could you deny that I have not been right on every single play? Every single play I mentioned. DJT, DWAC 14 to 80, DJT 20 to over 50, GameStop friggin' 16 to 80, 20 to over 50. Are you nuts? This guy's crazy. Even my small plays, Trio Petroleum, 20 cents to friggin' 80 cents. The friggin' Barnes and Noble Education, 20 cents to $1.35. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? Yeah, but the fact is it went from Barnes and Noble Education went from 20 cents to $1.35. Gold, all-time highs. Every single thing that I have actually mentioned has been a winner. Even AMC is got market sentiment that's very positive right now. AMC's been doing pretty well. Look, I know people get upset. People have to understand something. We all want AMC to go to $100, $200 a share. And actually, I think it will. I think it's going to take a long time. I'm not going to say it's going to take overnight, but I think in a good couple of years, you'll see AMC $80, $90 again. You will, in my opinion, okay? But this is the thing. When AMC does a run like it did the first time around, from like $5 to 11, that's nice. You know what I mean? And then it went up again to like over 6. So you got to take the small victories. You know what the problem is? Everybody is hung up on the effing MOAs. You all are hung up. I got past all that shit. Apefather has a new system now. It's called First Hit Split. First Hit Split. And by the way, I don't just do this with roulette. I do this with stocks. I do this every time I see an opportunity to make money. I wanted a long time ago, I wanted the Grand Slam home run. You understand? I wanted the Bon Jovi wealth. I wanted the life-changing wealth. I wanted the generational wealth. I learned sometimes in life you got to settle for a single. You got to settle for a double. Look, I'll make you laugh. Remember John Wick Snippen? You remember that guy? Okay. He made a video one time. I'll make you all laugh. Where he goes, I just made $30 in the stock market. And at the time, I was laughing. I was like, what a loser. Maybe he was selling silverware and all that shit. I'm like, what a loser. But you know what? It's better to make $30 than to lose $200,000 in the stock market. Okay. So now I've completely changed my whole tune. That's it. I changed my whole tune. I'm in and I'm out, baby. Like In and Out Burgers. In and Out Burgers. I only have 10%. 10% of my wealth is really dedicated to these risk plays. They're all risk to me. Okay. GameStop, AMC, DJT, Trio Petroleum, Barnes and Noble Education. These are all risk plays. But you know how I feel, right? You know where Apefather keeps the real wealth, and it's never going to change. Okay, I'm not gonna play the Rory Kitty game. Look, I love that guy, but I think he's out of his mind. You want me to level with you? I think that Keith Gill is out of his mind. You know that dude lost on paper. What's up? Back to the Future. He lost on paper like 200 million in one day. That's freaking crazy. That's too crazy for Apefather. I would not be a happy guy if I lost, even if it was just on paper. I still wouldn't be a happy dude. How I mean, that's friggin' nuts. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? That's why that's a little too risky for my blood. You know what I mean? I'm jealous of someone losing 200 million in one day. It doesn't make a difference. It's okay. I hate it when people say that shit. Liquid swords, listen to me. You know I love you, brother, and I have the highest respect for you, right? Okay. People always say that. Like, I'll give you an example. I was at a casino one time. I never forget. This guy was kicking effing ass. We were in a high roller section, okay? This guy was up 100K. Now we're not talking millions here. We're talking, 100,000, okay? About 2 hours goes by. The guy loses 90,000. You know what he says to me? Hey, Rich, I'm still up 10K. No, that's stupid shit. Rich, I'm still up 10,000. No. When you're up, listen to me, when you're up $200 million, you got to take that shit. You got to take that shit. Mother effers, you can't be greedy. I know Keith Gill, he wants to be a billionaire. He reminds me of the movie Cocktail. You know, Cocktail with Tom Cruise. Remember that guy? He goes, I wanted to go from bartender to billionaire. Coughlin's Law. I wanted to go from a bartender instantly, bartender to billionaire. Well, you saw how it all ended up with that guy, right? The guy committed suicide. He cut his effing wrist on his friggin' boat. He lost everything. Okay, you can't be a psychopath like that because eventually that shit is going to mess you up. That's just look. You're up 200 mil. I don't care what any of you say. F that shit. Listen, let me tell you something. One day the Apefather is going to go public. I'm going to tell you something right now. One day the Apefather is going to go public. And I am going to issue myself a tremendous amount of shares. And if I'm up $1 billion or 2 billion or whatever, I'm taking that shit. The stockholders can kiss my ass. Okay? I'm not going to be like, those people say, I have to be true to my company. No, true to my balls. True to my balls, like Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon just friggin', he insured his ball sack. He insured his balls for 10 million. That's what you got to be true to, your balls. Okay, forget about all this shit. No one's loyal to anybody. Listen, I was holding for all of you mother effers. Everybody friggin' got out. Everybody ran. Look, I learned something, and I'm not trying to be a jerk off. It's kind of like it's for each is their own in the stock market. I thought I would look, I'm not trying to be a jerk off, but let's face the facts. I thought this was a movement. I thought everybody was doing the same things. No. Everybody's out for themselves. Everybody's out for themselves. And I know for a fact, if any one of you mother effers made $200 million, you would take that shit and run. You're not going to hold. That's just insanity. That's greed. That's greed. I'm sure he'll get it back. Look, I'm sure he'll get it back, but it's just crazy shit to me. There is no diamond hands. Listen, it's all. Listen, liquid sword. Look, I lost $200,000 believing in that bullshit. Listen to me. I lost $200,000 believing in that diamond hand bullshit. No diamond hands. Everybody is out for themselves. That's it. That's the bottom line. You want me to sum it up for you? Everyone is out for themselves. If Detective Pikachu can make $100, he'll take it, and he'll take that $100 and run like a freaking bat out of hell. Because that $100 is the difference between this mother effer eating and starving for a day. You understand? There's no diamond hands. Look at how it worked out for that guy. What was it? The Dogecoin millionaire. Look at that freaking guy. The guy took 200,000, turned it into almost 4 million. Turned it into almost 4 million, and then he watched that shit go down. Now, I know everyone's gonna say the same shit. He's still up, right? Like right now, he's up maybe like $1.2 million or something. But think about it. He lost almost $2 or $3 million. It's greed. You gotta stop being greedy, mother effers. I'm telling you, first hit and split. And you know who's been listening to me? Marine Park Enzo. I love that guy from Brooklyn, Marine Park Enzo. He plays roulette. I tell him the first time you hit, again, it's not financial advice. This is just entertainment purposes only. But the first time you hit, understand all of that could change very soon. The longer you play roulette, most likely you're going to lose all your money. I speak from experience. And it's the same thing to me. The stock market is like the casinos. You guys think the stock market is fair. You guys are all lunatics. You guys are psychopaths. You want to know why Roaring Kitty makes money? I'm going to tell you why Roaring Kitty makes money. He has something. I don't know if it's an inside connection. I'll say it's alleged. But he has something where he knows when shit is about to go down, probably with the hedge funds, when they're closing their positions, they're covering. He has some kind of a friggin' Insider tip. I'll say it's alleged. But that, how else do you explain it? How else do you explain that this guy doesn't show up for 4 years, right? This guy's playing the disappearing act like friggin' Lou. We all think Lou's dead, you know. Maybe Lou is alive somewhere. Lou might be doing the roaring kitty thing, where Lou's gone for like 4 or 5 years, and then Lou shows up, XRP mother effers, you know what I mean? So roaring kitty just shows up out of nowhere. After 4 years, suddenly there's all this action happening, okay? And everybody's trying to make it like it's roaring kitty. I don't think it's roaring kitty. I think there's shit going on with the hedge funds. I think that they played us. You want to hear what I think? They made us all believe that these plays were dead. That's what they do, by the way. That's what the hedge funds do. They're able to hold for long, long periods of time, not close their positions. And then guess what? When everybody got out and AMC went down to like the real price of AMC is like 50 cents, if you really consider the real price, right? Now what happens? They start to cover, right? They start to close. And guess what? Now you see runs. Now you see GameStop go from 14 to 80. AMC goes from like $4, $5 to like $11. And I think there's going to be a lot more covering and a lot more shit happening. That's just my opinion. Anyway, Hulk Hogan, what's up, brother? Look, I'm just telling you what's up there. We got Liquid Sword in the house. E10, how you doing, E10 B? Back to the Future. I don't know. Look, Back to the Future. Listen, I'm just going to say this straightforward, okay? I don't know what Roman Kitty's motivation is except for one thing. I think he just wants to make the money. He wants to make the dough. He wants to make the green. However he could do it, he wants to make money. Remember this. I don't think people are loyal anymore. I don't think there's loyalty. I really don't. I'm just leveling with all of you. I don't trust nobody anymore. I don't trust nobody. And I don't know what his motivation is. It might just be as simple as he wants to make hundreds of billions Back to the Future. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Maybe he does want to be a major shareholder in GameC. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I don't know. A lot of people claimed he sold. I don't know if he sold or not. I'm going to say it's alleged. There are people saying that he still has his 5 billion shares. There's other people saying that he sold. Now, here's the thing. If he sold, well, that's going to end the theory, right? That he wants to be a major GameStop holder. What do you think, Back to the Future? If he actually sold his position. If he sold his position, then I think that we have to put that one to rest, that he wants to be a major shareholder. Steve Hall, I don't trust nobody either, which is precisely why I don't want to tell anybody my business, Steve. You see, I don't want to discuss my business anymore. Let's just say I'm in Amy, I'm in Gabby, I'm in deep. You understand? I'm in deep, mother effer. But the thing is, what's up there, Marine Park Enzo, F Wall Street, brother? Look, it keeps going back to the same thing I say all the time. You want to know what I do now? Like this guy, look at this loser, this guy, trade like snipe. This guy's laughing at me. This guy, I spend more money. Listen, I spent more money in the supermarket today than this guy spends on a year on food. I spent like $300 one day today, just on food. This guy's laughing. This guy can't even afford a friggin', this guy goes to the store. He's one of those guys got to buy one cigarette. He can't buy the whole pack. He's outside. Yo, I give you $1. Yo, can I get one of your Reds, please? I give you $1. My mother is alive and well, and we talked about this, Detective Pikachu. When you talk crazy like that, karma's going to come back and bite you in your ass. But I think karma already bit you in your ass. I mean, you obviously have no money. You're obviously a loser. I don't know. I think when karma looks at you, brother, karma gives you a pass. Karma gives you a pass because you're at the lowest level on the food chain. You're lower than friggin' Brussels sprouts, bro. Trade like snipe. Look, here's the bottom line. Are you a millionaire? It's a very simple question. Are you a millionaire? Let's see if he answers. Now, he'll probably say yes because these people all live in this delusional world. Listen, I'm a millionaire. There's a difference between me and you, okay? So, you know what? You can say whatever you want to say. The end result, I am here, you are there. And you know it's true. Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I am bigger than you, not just in weight, but in everything. Chad Clifford, the one and only young gun in the house. Every time I watch that movie, you know, I think of Chad Clifford. Wake up in the morning and I got the jizz in my hair. I got an old coat for a pillow, and the earth was last night's bed. I don't know where I'm going, looking for a young gun. Oh, to come in my car, come down on me, and I fill up that young gun. Yeah. Oh my God. So anyway, look, you guys are all psychopaths, and I've learned you. I've learned all of you. I didn't know all of you in the beginning. Look, in the beginning, I actually believed there was a movement. I believed that like we were a family. But as I've learned, all of you people, most of you are just complete pathetic losers. Okay. And I get it now. And that's why Apefather has a strategy, and I sleep great at night, and I don't give a shit what anybody thinks of me. Gold, cash, and real estate. Gold, cash, and real estate. And that's not going to change. That's not going to change. I'm not, look, I was a psychopath in 2021. I'm admitting the truth to you. I put, at that time, it was all my liquidity in one play. I would never, ever, ever do that shit again. Never. That's it. I play now with very small money. That's why I don't get stressed out. A lot of people ask me, why are you not stressed out? Because I only play with a very small amount of money in the stock market. I don't trust the stock market. I don't trust cryptocurrencies. I don't trust the market, but I want to be in it just because, hey, I think all of us need a little bit of excitement. If you're only involved in things that are safe, then you have no excitement. So I feel 10% is the right number. 10% is the right number to play with like high risk plays. That's it. That's what I do. Chad, listen, don't take this the wrong way, Chad. It's very hard to believe you have money, Chad, and we can have another bet today. Okay, Chad, we can have another bet today. Chad, you make a claim, okay? I say, Rich, take $4,000 out of the bank. Remember, because I was making fun of Commander 35. Okay, I took $20,000. First, it was 10. Then the second time, it was 20. Okay, you never did that, Chad. Chad, if you have so much money, here's what I want you to do: go to the bank tomorrow, take out 50,000. I'll tell you what. When you take out 50, I will get 100K. Okay, let's do it, Chad. I can't get it in one day, but it might take me a few days because it's all about the liquidity of the bank. Sometimes you'll be surprised. Sometimes a bank doesn't have 100K. You got to go there over like say a week. Okay, but Chad, go take out $50,000. You have a ton of money, right? Do it. Go take out 50K. Okay, now Chad is going to stop talking. Chad can't even take out $10,000. Chad, you told me to take out 4. I took out $10,000. Okay. Then you told me that wasn't good enough. I took out 20,000. Chad, you know what you did, Chad? You showed a credit card that you had for tires. You spent $3,500 on a credit card. Okay, yeah. But you have all this money, Chad. You have all this money. Whatever. Listen, it's all good. I'm not here to fight with all of you people. I know you enjoy fighting. You're right. I do have to ask my wife. You're right. You are right about that. My wife doesn't. When I lost that $200,000 in AMC, I'm not going to lie to you. My wife told me flat out, she goes, I will never, ever, ever let you touch this money. She was very clear. So I'm not going to, lie about that. No, but I can come up with 100K without Jen, without my wife. Yeah. I don't need my wife for 100. I have money in the safe deposit box. I wouldn't even have to go to the bank. But you know what it is? It's that she even promised me not to mess around with that money. She got on my ass. She got on my ass when I lost 200K. When I lost that 200K, my wife never let me friggin' forget it. Every day she reminds me of that shit. She's like, you stupid fat mother effer. How do you feel now? I said, I feel like shit. That's why I'll never do it again. I learned my lesson. I don't trust the stock market. All the stock market is to me is I call it my fun coupons, 10% risk money. That's it. And by the way, it's not just the stock market. Anything that's a risk. It could be cryptocurrencies. It could be casinos. It could be whatever I want to do that I want to have fun. In other words, things that I consider risk. Maximum I spend 10%. 90% cash, gold, and real estate. So like the Apefather brand is going to be real estate. Everything in the Apefather brand is going to be real estate. I don't care if it's a restaurant, I will own the real estate. I will own the land. I don't care if it's a casino, I will own the real estate. I will own the land. I don't care if it's a hair salon. Real estate, cash, gold, and real estate. Listen, you can laugh all you want. I've already tested my products out and people love it. People love it. See, I do these videos and I show the Apefather burger. Everybody flips out over it. Everybody flips out. They love the idea of a friggin' cheeseburger with the big hot dogs, 2, 3 hot dogs on it. They love it. They love it. All my ideas, people love. But Chad, your house is less than mine. You know what's funny? This guy laughs at everything. Okay, his house is 300,000. My house is like 700,000. But he's laughing at me. It's funny, you know. My house is double than your house, but yet he laughs at me. Chad, here's the difference between me and you. You have to wake up every morning, listen to me, Chad, and you have to work for an employer. You work for a truck company, okay? Chad, I work for myself. That's who I work for. You know who I work for? You know who I answer to? Me. That's it. I have money that comes in every single month. I don't have to go get up. I don't have to go to work. I don't have to answer to no one. I do what I want to do. So you still have to go work. You gotta go take orders from somebody. The only people I take orders from is myself. Whatever. This guy's you keep changing the subject. You see how he changes the subject? Okay, you see, he goes from cash to credit. That's Chad's biggest thing. Chad is what's called the great deflector. You ever hear that song by the pretend, it was the Platters, and then it was Freddie Mercury. Chad is the great deflector. When you ask him to withdraw 50,000, he changes the subject and talks about credit. Because he is the great deflector. That's all he's doing. You're deflecting. Chad, how did we go from you're going to withdraw 50,000 to I have a 350 credit score? Like, explain that to me. How did the subject change? Chad, go take out 50,000 on Monday. Do it, and then I'll take out 60. Let's do it, Chad. Do it. No credit, cash. C-A-S-H. C-A-S-H. Cash. There he goes. Now he's talking about my car. Now he's talking about my mother. Chad is the great deflector. Chad doesn't have $1,000 to his name. So Chad has to continue to play the game. You ever used car and your mother's house is in her name? I get it. Back to the future. Notice how CNBC tells us Warren Buffett bought a particular stock after he loaded up on the stock already. Yeah. Listen. A lot of stuff going on. Like I tell you, it's just like the movie Wall Street. You're either inside or you're outside. That's it. That's what the truth is. You're either inside or you're outside. So, Roaring Kitty, I think he's probably inside. I'll say it's alleged, but I find it to be amazing how the guy just shows up and all of a sudden there's all this excitement. All of a sudden it's like all this craziness has happened. So everybody can say whatever they want to say, but I definitely feel that there's stuff that is going on the inside. And you're either inside or you're outside. That's just the way I see it. But I don't trust the stock market. I don't trust it. I don't trust cryptocurrencies. That's why I sleep so much better at night now. Oh, guys, you don't know. You don't know all the pressure I used to be under. When I had all that money in one play, I used to freaking sweat my balls off. Not anymore. I sleep like a bunny. Because you know what it is? I don't care. Like, look, the money I have in the stock market is money I don't care about. Let me be clear to all of you. I don't care if I lose it. Okay. And that's how you're going to be a success. You want to know the true plan on how you are a success in the stock market? You have to have money in the market that you don't need. Listen to me. It's a mistake that I made. This guy said all my money is gone. Buddy, chief, listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. I have a $600,000 house. Are you ready? I have more friggin' money just on my food bill than you have invested in your portfolio. I'll tell you what, this guy trades like snipe. Okay, let's make a bet. Is everybody ready for the bet? Okay. I put up, not even, check this out, not even investments. Not even investments. I'm going to make this guy's life easy. I have to put up videos that I've spent on food. 100 videos. And those 100 videos, listen to me, those 100 videos that I just spent on food, let me repeat, just food is more money than you have in your portfolio. You ready for the bet? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make a bet. Listen, you're saying you have a lot of money, right? Okay. So here's what I'm saying to you. I put out 100 videos, okay? Just food that I bought food, restaurants, things of that nature. You show your portfolio. My point is this, the money I spent on food is more than you have invested. Okay? So does that answer your question? That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I have more money in food expenses. Let's put it to you this way. My shit is more expensive than your whole life. When I take a crap and there is shit coming out of my ass, understand this. That shit is worth more than your entire life savings. Okay? Let's end the subject. The point is that food is a joke to me, Chad. You're missing what the point is. The point is, what is food? We eat it and then we crap it out, right? So it's not really that important. So what I'm trying to say is that when I'm shitting out, Chad, you're missing the point, is more money than trades like Snipe has. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. My shit is more expensive. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? I'm not flexing food. I'm making a point. Food turns into shit. You understand? Food, at first it's food. We put it into our mouth, we digest it, and then we shit it out. So in other words, the shit that I shit out is more than you have invested. Okay? And if you think that it's wrong, make a bet. I love getting these people worked up. It's you see, you guys think it's entertaining. You know, it's funny. It's entertaining for me. I love getting you guys worked up. It's funny shit. With that said, I'm also an extremely talented person. I bet none of you can play. Chad said he could play the guitar. I don't know. Remember Chad? Chad said he was going to put out a video that he was going to sing some Stevie Ray Vaughan. Chad, you still never did it, Chad. Come on, Chad. I want to see you jam out on some blues, baby. I want to see Chad Clifford. Chad, come on. Let me see you do it. Talent. I'm good looking and I'm rich. Isn't that a great combination? Talent, great looking, even with my beard that I look like a friggin' bear. Oh! Ow! Oh, man. I have a Mickey Mantle card that's worth more than probably this guy Trade like Snip has in his portfolio. I have one baseball card. One baseball card that's worth more than his portfolio. Thank you, Back to the Future. Thank you, Back to the Future. I want to go back in time. Oh. So Back to the Future noticed all the plays that I called were correct. He noticed this. You know, when all of you people were giving up on Donald Trump, all of you people were giving up on Truth Social, Apefather called it correct. Apefather said this thing is going to 80. And it did. It did. Okay, when all of you were giving up on GameStop, okay, not Chad Clifford, I will give him credit. Chad never gave up on GameStop, but other people were. There was a lot of people giving up on GameStop, Chad. I said, I admit to you, I said I had a 5-year plan. I said I had a 5-year plan that GameStop was going to 80. Happened a lot sooner than 5 years, okay? Everything I said happened, and you guys are breaking my balls. What did Luke call? What did Luke call? XRP, that's still friggin' like nothing, okay? You don't give me credit, none of you mother effers. You don't give me credit, okay? I've called every single thing right. And Lou was on my bulls with gold, by the way. I was the first person. I was the leprechaun. I was the leprechaun, mother effers, who said that. All of you said gold was finished. That's what all of you said. Gold is finished, is going down under 2,000 an ounce, yeah. Was right about that, too. I'm not dreaming because look at my previous. Look, if you go back and watch all my videos, because look, Back to the Future will tell you, I called it all right. Every single thing I said happened. Every single play I was right about. And yes, I'm kicking ass and taking names. Okay, so that's it. All right, let's do one for Lou. Come on. Chad misses Lou. This one's for Lou. Guantanamera, yo sigo Guantanamera, Guantanamera, yo sigo Guantanamera. Chad Clifford likes young guns, but he made an exception with Lou. Chad Clifford loves Lou's glue. He's stuck on Lou. Oh, it's no clue. Chad Clifford misses him. Chad Clifford misses Lou's. So bad. I'm a bad guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is bad. You love Lou long time. You love Lou. Lou. Never get an operation in the Dominican Republic. Apefather would not get his tooth pulled in the Dominican Republic. What the F were you thinking, Lou? Now, seriously, why did he get an operation in the Dominican Republic, man? Look, that was a bad decision. I'm sorry. That was a bad decision. Okay, I wish that someone could have spoke to Lou. I wish that someone could have stopped him before he did that. I'm serious. I'm not even trying to be a jerk off. Who would get a life-saving operation? Is there anyone here that would trust a doctor in the Dominican Republic? Really, truthfully. Even Chad, let me ask you. Chad, would you trust a doctor in the Dominican Republic to do major surgery on you? I wonder if he'll answer the question honestly. He probably won't. Chad will not answer that question seriously. Never, right? Back to the Future? I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk off. I just can't believe that Lou did that. That's all. May he rest in peace. God bless him, okay? Chad, I never committed a scam in my life. Once again, this is just all your fantasies. You know, you guys try to create things in your head that are not real. I am a clean, 100% clean, law-abiding citizen, Chad. Chad, I am a law-abiding citizen. I don't commit scams, okay? I'm sorry to break it to all of you. I have never did anything illegal in my whole life. Ape Island was not a scam. It's not a scam. It was an idea. An idea is not a scam. I did not collect $1. You understand all of me? Listen to me. I did not collect $1 on Ape Island. You know what Ape Island was? It was supposed to be a trophy. Okay, that when the AMC MOAS came true, which it didn't, unfortunately, at least we'll say not yet. Not yet. Ape Island was a trophy. That's all it was. It was a trophy. Okay, but it's not a scam, though. It's an idea is not, in definition, an idea is not a scam. But again, the Apefather brand is an idea. It's still, you might find it funny, but it's not a scam. There's that. So you see, the problem is, there's a difference between you finding something to be funny and something that would be a scam. Okay, so you might find it funny that I have an idea to start a brand. That might be hysterical to you, but it's not a scam. So you have to learn to differentiate between your personal opinions and what is a scam. Lou, I don't want to talk about the dead. He committed a scam. Okay. He did unfortunately commit a scam. Okay. May he rest in peace. God bless him. That's it. It's now between him and God. Okay. Lou did commit a scam. In other words, in actual real life, he committed a scam. Okay. In terms of my life, I never committed any scams. Okay. And it just, I think you all get very upset over it because you're dying to get me on something, but you can't because I am a law abiding citizen. I'm talking about Lou because you have the audacity to call me a scam artist when that guy was the biggest scam artist of all time. Okay, that's why I talk about Lou. Okay, stop calling me a scam artist and I'll stop talking about Lou. Is that a deal? Don't call me a scam artist. Will Netflix make Roaring Kitty Part 2? Who knows? Listen, I got to tell you, Roaring Kitty is a powerful guy, man. Yeah, I know. Keith Gill's got until June 21st to exercise his call options. But that's small potatoes, compared to his 5 million shares of GameStop, But again, I don't know. There are people telling me, that he sold. Okay. There are people telling me, again, like even the regulator, I don't know if you believe the regulator is worth $100 million, but the regulator is one of the people that are telling me that Keith Gill sold all of his GameStop shares. Now, if that's true, which I don't know if it's true, I'm going to say it's alleged, but if it is true, he might get in trouble. Okay, he might get in potential trouble for stock manipulation. Again, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not giving any type of legal advice, but you know, the guy comes out of nowhere after 4 years, a picture of his. See, this is another reason why. Can I tell you another reason why Back to the Future? Back to the Future. Let me tell you another reason why I do not want to get into my financials anymore. Okay, because all I need is these haters are trying to get me. These people want to get me more than anything in this world. They want to get me so bad they can effing taste it. Okay. And that's what I learned. I learned that I'm putting myself at a major disadvantage by showing my finances. I'm putting myself at a major disadvantage because, like, here's an example. It could be the stupidest little thing. I'll give you an example. You want to hear an example? It could be the stupidest little thing. I could tell all of you my position in DJT, right? Next thing I know, because I start pumping it up, I played a Donald Trump winning song that I wrote. I start pumping up DJT. DJT now has a massive run. Check this out, right? November 5th, Donald Trump becomes the 47th president of the United States of America. Next thing I know, the SEC is knocking on my door. The SEC is, Rich, we have to talk to you about your position in DJT. And yes, what I'm saying, I don't want people to know my business. I don't want people to know my business. Because, see, Roaring Kitty might be going, look, Roaring Kitty might be going through this himself. But that's what I'm saying. What happened with Roaring Back to the Future, because he posted his position, okay, some people might interpret that as potentially stock manipulation. Again, it's not me. I love Roaring Kitty. Look, I love anybody who wants to help retail. Okay, so that's the thing. My opinion, he wants to help retail. I love him. I got nothing but good things to say about Keith Gill. I really don't. I think he's a great guy. Okay, but the thing is that it could be potential that the SEC might come after him. We know that E-Trade was considering banning him. Okay, so it's best to keep. See, Rory Kitty didn't necessarily have to do that. He didn't have to show his position. To be honest with you, there was no reason. There was no reason for him to do that. Okay, he could have just did a live stream. You said and his live stream was a tremendous success. I think I had like over 2 million views. But he could have just did a live stream and he could have just said, "Come on, let's effing go. GameStop apes, are you ready?" Like he could have pumped everybody up. But showing the position, that's why I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do it. This is a job, Vladimir. I work for Google. I work for YouTube. Vladimir, see what I'm doing right now with this live stream? I'm working. No, Marine Park, I agree with you. Listen to me. I agree with you. I don't believe that in my opinion, I don't believe that Keith Gill is technically is the blame, you could say, for anything good or negative. You understand? I don't believe that Keith Gill is the blame for anything good or negative, but that's not the way it works in this world. You know, OJ Simpson. That's all I have to tell you. Guy got off for murder. Now OJ is gone. Now he passed away. OJ. But I'm just, he'll forever be known as the guy who got off for murder. Okay, got that OJ justice. Okay, so the world that we live in, unfortunately, really sometimes doesn't have to do if you're actually innocent or if you're guilty. Like you said, Marine Park Enzo, they may not like what he represents. Okay, the big hedge funds out there, the big short sellers, they don't want retail to win. You understand? And they certainly do not want Keith Gill to win. Okay, so yeah, they for those reasons and those reasons alone, they might come after him. You understand? But that's why what I'm saying to you, it's best to keep your private information private. I don't think it was a good idea that he showed that he had that many shares. I really don't, because I think only a negative, because it can be possibly proven that that's stock manipulation. It can be proven that he's trying to show everybody that he's got some kind of a insider tip or something. He's trying to start, like, a friggin' frenzy of retail investors jumping back in. And that's exactly what happened with GameStop. We saw GameStop have a couple of runs already. Went to 80, then it went back down, then it went back up to friggin' over 40. So we saw a lot of runs. Okay. And it's possible that the powers to be, the corruption, the horrible, evil people on Wall Street, okay, that don't want to see retail win, they don't want to see Keith Gill win, they might make him the poster boy, for, hey, you want to F with us? Look, I hate to say this. I don't like Ken Griffin. I know all of you know this, okay? But the guy is very powerful. Citadel is very, very powerful. Okay, we have to face the facts. Like, I always think about what Ken Griffin said. I always think about what he said. He goes, someone asked him a question. If a regular person came to the stock market, they use an example as an old lady. Does she have the chance to beat you? Does she have the chance to win? He goes, that's like asking me if I play golf with Tiger Woods, do I have the chance to beat Tiger Woods at golf? You understand? It's just, it goes back to the house. Remember we talked about the house always wins? Who remembers this conversation that the Apefather had with all of you? The house always wins. In the stock market, retail is not the house. We're not the house. I'm sorry to break it to you. I know none of you want to hear this shit. I know you probably all hate me for this. We are not the house. Okay? There is too much corruption going on in the stock market. So that's why what I wanted to do, the Apefather, is I wanted to start a whole new world, a whole new different thing where we are the ones that are the boss of bosses. We are the Paul Castellanos. We are the John Gottis. That's what I want to do. There is no dark pools. There is no friggin' halts. Because you know how many times friggin' GameStop is halted, right? All this shit. Who wants to deal with all of this shit anymore? You? Don't you ever feel that you're a friggin' puppet? Don't you ever feel you're a puppet controlled by these puppet masters? And it's like you have to do everything they say, or we're going to halt the stock. And then when it friggin' is active again, it shoots down. You are a puppet. You're being controlled. Okay, I don't want to be controlled. See, that's the difference between me and Keith Gill. You know the difference? Keith Gill, he's all about the stock market. Apefather, I'm about a whole new world. I'm about things like, I'm talking about private industries. I'm talking about no Ken Griffin, no Gary Gensler, no dark pools, no FTDs, no halts, none of that shit. Casinos, hotels. There's a lot of money to be made. Listen to me. There's a lot of money to be made out there. It's a shame that all of you think that the only money that can be made is just at Wall Street. There is a lot of effing money to be made out there, in so many industries. AI is one of them. My God, you look at NVIDIA. Oh, now I'm not even talking about the stock. I'm just talking about the corporation itself. There is so much money to be made with AI. There is so much money to be made with so many various industries. And that's where I'm heading with the Apefather brand. That's right. Anyway, just got to beat the house once. But Stinger hit. Wouldn't it be a better thing to always win? Wouldn't it be a better thing to always win? Like, see, you guys all have this attitude, which I don't agree with. You have this attitude like you just want to win that one time. I want to win every day. That's the difference between that's the difference between me and all of you. You guys are happy winning one time. I want to win 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's the thing. I always want to win that. You might say, well, how do you do that? It's very simple. Casinos. You understand? You own casinos, you're going to win every single day. That's the bottom line. I think about the money retail lost. I know that we've had some luck lately, but I still think about 2022. Retail lost $350 billion. That money was transferred to the corrupt 1%. That money was transferred to, all of these mother effers that we're talking about, all these piece of garbage mother effers that run the stock market, okay? You could call them whatever you want to call them, okay? The point is that, can you imagine what we could have done with $350 billion if it wasn't squandered? If it wasn't squandered in the stock market? We could have had 100 casinos spanning the world. It would have been a dynasty. It would have been a dynasty. Probably would have been bringing in about 150 billion in revenue a year, if not more. Okay. Instead, you know what we did with 350 billion? We flushed it down the toilet. So that's why, guys and girls, if there's some ladies out there, stock market to me, it's different than what the stock market is to you. You know what I consider the stock market? 10% risk. That's what I consider it. That's what I consider cryptocurrencies. That's what I consider any risky situation for the Apefather. I'm never changing from this. I will not divert from the strategy. It'll never happen. I don't care what any of you say. You can say whatever you want to be. Apefather, I got the hottest stock in the world. This is hotter than friggin' HELL. I don't give a shit. I will never put more than 10% of my money in the stock market. I'm not doing it. 10% is the max. Okay. Now you might say, what do you do with 90%? Gold, cash, and real estate. And the Apefather brand. Gold, cash, and real estate, baby. Stinger hit. Look, I understand what you're saying, but once again, you have to ask yourself a question. You know what a dividend is if you really want to talk about what a dividend is? Okay. A dividend is something that you get paid to help the company make real money. And then they, in exchange, because you're helping them, with obviously upfront money that's helping them make a fortune, they're throwing you the crumbs. They're throwing you, okay, the friggin' piece of shit little cheese, like for the mouse. Okay. That's what dividends are. Okay. Dividends is, I'll give you an example. You give me the real money upfront so I could go buy a casino. Okay. And then I'll tell you, yeah, I'll give you a dividend. Sure. I would make that same deal with everybody. You know what I mean? In other words, make me a billionaire, right? Make me a billionaire, and then I'll throw you the crumbs. We already talked about this. There's a lot of ways to make crumbs. Okay, if you want to make crumbs, watch Strongman Personal Finance. VT, friggin' index funds, and you'll make crumbs. We've already had these conversations before. If you want to make big money, then you have to do what Trump does. You have to do what Elon Musk does. You have to start a brand and you have to bring that brand public. That's how you become a billionaire. Okay, that's how you become really super powerful and super rich. It's never going to happen investing in the stock market unless you're Warren Buffett. Okay, Warren Buffett is the exception. Okay, but unless you're him, you're never going to become a billionaire. It's not going to happen. So you could do whatever you want to do. Anyway, Apefather's got a mission for a commission. Apefather will start the Apefather brand. It's going to happen real soon. I'm approaching 14 million views on YouTube. Before you know it, I'll be at 14 billion views. And before you know it, I'll be at 1 trillion views. Nothing any one of you could do to stop me. I am a tank. I am an Italian tank. I am a machine. Okay. And I will become a billionaire. And it's going to happen very soon. And when I become a billionaire, I will open up the door of opportunity to all my retail brothers and sisters because I love all of you. Even though a lot of you hate me, I love you. Even my haters. I love my haters too because my haters continue to watch me and I appreciate that. With that said, I'm going to run now because time for me to eat some meatballs. My wife says I am what I eat. I told her make me some meatballs. Why not? I had a big gigantic roast beef sandwich with provolone before. Now I'm going to have my meatballs and pasta, baby. Maybe I'll do a little late night barbecue. Why not? Stinger hit. You want to hear how simple it is to become a billionaire? Oh, the Commander 35 is here. I don't want to make it the way. Well, let me answer. Commander 35. Before I answer your question, let me answer Stinger Hit's question. It's very easy to become a billionaire. Okay. And it's not investing in the stock market. That is not how to become a billionaire. If you study most people who become billionaires, they start a company, okay? They bring that company public and they become billionaires. That's it. That's how they become billionaires. I would say like majority of billionaires. Very, very rare a person becomes a billionaire without going public, okay? So that's it. You want to hear the answer? Yeah, like, how are you going to become a billionaire? You're going to save your money? People make me laugh. How much money do you make a year? How much money? Okay, let's say you make, let's think about it. Let's say you're kicking ass. Let's say you make $1 million a year. I don't think there's anybody on this live stream who makes $1 million a year, okay? But let's say you make a 1 million. You got to figure you're in a very high tax bracket, right? Okay, probably 40, 50%, right? Okay, that's why we need Trump back, right? But we'll talk about that later. Let's just make the math easy. Let's say 50%. I know it's probably going to be less than that, but let's just to make the math easy. So 500,000 goes to Uncle Sam, right? You're left with 500,000. Now you got to figure how much money is your lifestyle? How much is your mortgage? How much is your cars? How much is your credit cards? How much is your entertainment, your food, blah, blah, blah. How much money do you think you're saving, right? From now, again, we're 500K. So let's say you're saving half of that. Okay, I'm trying to be very generous because it's probably going to be much less than that. Let's say 200K. Okay, so let's say at the end of the year you save 200,000. That would mean in 10 years you would have $2 million, not even close to $1 billion, right? In 20 years, 4 million. In 30 years, 6 million, right? You could take, how about this? Take your whole lifetime. You're not going to be anywhere near $1 billion, okay? So the point is, it's really simple mathematics and it's simple common sense. You can't work a job. Let's put the cards on the table. You can't work a job and you cannot save money and you cannot invest money and expect to become a billionaire. It's not possible. It's not possible. So what is possible? You have to start a business. You have to start a business, right? And you have to take that business public. And then, yes, you issue yourself like Trump did with Truth Social. He issued himself, 100 plus million shares. He made more money, Donald Trump, on DJT than he did in the last 50 years of his life investing in real estate, right? He made 5 billion plus. It is possible. Okay, that's how you do it. Mark Zuckerberg did not become a billionaire until Facebook went public. That's the way it goes. Same thing with Elon Musk. Same thing with everybody. Okay, they make their money when the company goes public. That's how it works. Start a successful brand, bring it public, become a billionaire. Now, to answer Commander 35's question, I am not jealous of Roaring Kitty at all. I have more views than Roaring Kitty. Okay. Do you want to hear something? Okay. I have more views than Roaring Kitty has. Okay. I am not jealous of Roaring Kitty. Okay. I actually think that Roaring Kitty is a lunatic, if you want me to tell you the truth. I would never be able to look at my portfolio. Guys, I lost 200,000. I was ready to climb the Empire State Building and jump, like King Kong style. Wow! Could you imagine losing $200 million in a day? Even if it's on paper. Even if it's on paper. Don't give me this diamond hands bullshit. You can take your diamond hands and shove it up your friggin', where, ASS. Don't give me this diamond hand bullshit. Commander 35, would you ever do this? If you had $200 million, you wouldn't friggin' take that money and run? And don't give me this shit, oh, he's still up. I can't stand that shit. That's like what everybody always says. Oh, he's still up. So what does that mean he's still up? Same thing with that guy, the Dogecoin millionaire. Okay, he put $200,000 in friggin' Dogecoin at 4 cents. When that shit went to 73 cents, he had $4 million. That would have shot down again to 10 cents, 14 cents, whatever it is. Okay, the guy lost like $3 million. But you know what people are gonna say? Oh, he's still up. No. Okay. Look, everybody's gonna do what they're gonna do in life. Apefather, I got my plan. Apefather is going to become a YouTube sensation. Apefather is going to start the Apefather brand, and Apefather is going to take the Apefather brand public. Okay, listen, everybody does what's best for them. That's it. I do what's best for me. What's best for me, I don't trust the stock market. I don't trust cryptocurrencies. What's best for me, 10% of my money in the stock market. I play with some plays. I have fun. But that's it. 90% cash, gold, and real estate, and the Apefather brand. You're going to see it. Look, you're going to all see it happen. You can laugh. You're not going to laugh when it happens. You're not going to laugh when it happens, okay? You just all keep watching me. You keep giving me more views. That's all I ask for. V for victory. I'm out. God bless all of you. I love you. I love every one of you. Back to the Future, the Stinger hit, everybody. I will say hi to the family, Back to the Future. God bless. And all of the haters too. Thank you for watching me. This live stream is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner, but I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. Apefather in the dark. Wow! See ya, hate to be ya.